Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a review on the Ordinary foundations, and I am going to be doing my first impressions. I heard a lot of great stuff about this. I first discovered this brand from Wayne Goss here on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, for £5.90 you just can't go wrong. If I don't like it, it's fine. It's cheaper than drugstore here in the UK, so I thought, why not? I first ordered 1.2Y, and this was a little bit too dark for me, so then I went and ordered 1.1N, and that's kind of why I haven't done this video yet, because I was going to do it a while ago, but I didn't get a chance to do it just because I was waiting for them to arrive. So yeah, I actually got the Ordinary from victoriahealth.com, and they are always out of stock, so it did take about 2 weeks for each of these to arrive, and I did wait a little bit, but I didn't mind waiting because of the price, and I know how amazing they are. They're always sold out just because they are so popular. And the best thing, what I really love about this website, I don't know about the other ones, is they actually still ship them to you once, so you can order it, and then once it's in stock they will arrive to you, which I much prefer rather than waiting till something is back in stock and then ordering, because I'll forget or I might miss the next batch and all that kind of stuff. So it is called the Ordinary Colors, and this is the Serum foundation. I also got the full coverage foundation, and I'll do a separate video on that, but today I want to talk about these because I love these foundations, and I kind of have tested it out, but I couldn't test it out properly because I did have the darker shade, so it wasn't really a first impressions, because I wasn't too happy with the way it was because of the coloring. So I'm quite excited to try this, and so I got shade 1.2Y. This is the light, and this has yellow undertones, and it does say that at the bottom. I would say this is an NC20 compared to MAC. And then the other one is the 1.1N. This is fair and this is neutral, so it's a neutral undertone. They don't have a really light yellow undertone, but that's great because they have neutral, which is way better than the pink undertone. I don't like pink undertones, but they do have pink, yellow and neutral. They have so many colors in their range for everybody, which I think is so amazing. And I think for £5.90 I don't mind getting two colors and mixing them. I don't ever mix foundations because my foundations are about £32 on average. I'm not gonna have two foundations and then mix them. I just find that really pointless, so I think with this it's great. I currently have nothing on my face, so you guys are gonna see me do this right from the beginning. And this is a lightweight serum formula with SPF 15. It is called a serum foundation, but don't be fooled guys, it's not a serum, it is a foundation, and you can actually build this up to a really light medium coverage. I really like this, and I think with a concealer you can get, if you have blemishes and even skin tone and all that kind of stuff, then hyperpigmentation, you can easily just cover it up with concealer. And also this is a great foundation for the summer and also for the winter. I don't like wearing full coverage foundations anymore. So first I'm going to prime, and I use the Illamasqua Matte Veil Primer. I love this. This is the only primer that I have found so far that really works for my skin. I have oily and dry skin, so I don't want anything to dry me out. I want to have that hydration and also to sort out my oily skin tone, because I do get very oily, especially in the summer. And I'm actually going out this evening, so I'm quite excited to try this because I'm gonna see how long it wears. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna mix these two together, as I do have a very slight tan. I think 1.1N is perfect for me for the winter, but in the summer and spring I do have to mix it, and I am usually a shade NC15. I'm kind of in between NC15 and NC20 from MAC. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply half my face with a beauty blender and half with a brush. I love applying foundation with a brush. I just feel like if you have oily skin, the beauty blender kind of makes your skin more oilier. That's what I find. So I am going to apply this straight onto my skin. My first impressions is it's very liquidy, which I like. That color seems to, on camera it looks a lot whiter than it actually is, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of yellow to that. Wow, this foundation is, by the way guys, I'm not sponsored and I didn't get sent this. I literally bought it myself and I just wanted to talk about it because I know how hard it is finding foundations. I really like that. I'm not gonna go too much under my eyes because I like to conceal there. It's made a really big difference. What I found also is you have to really blend it into your skin, because if you don't, you get these lines, which is here, and it's kind of like just a foundation strip kind of thing. Quite hard to explain because I've never had that with foundations before. So I think also it feels a bit like an oil, if that makes sense. Like when I apply it, I feel like it feels a lot more like an oil kind of texture to it. Seems really good right now, like in terms of, it doesn't look, it's not a matte foundation, but at the same time it doesn't seem to look dewy right now like that, so you guys can actually see the difference. Like I said, I haven't done my under eyes because I don't really apply foundation under my under eyes, only when I'm blending it into my concealer, but it has covered up my dark eyes and this blends perfectly well into my neck, which is amazing because I always struggle for foundations to blend into my neck. Let's see. I do. Okay, what I have noticed, okay, terrible, I guess, I have really, my skin on this side of my face was really dry, and it did pick up on the dry patches around my nose, which is the only thing I'm not happy about. Like around my nose and my cheeks is the driest area on my face, and surprisingly it did not cling to any dry patches there or my forehead or anywhere else. It was just literally around my nose, which happens pretty much with nearly all foundations anyway. And then a little bit of yellow, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Let's see how it applies with the beauty blender. Already that's giving me a much more dewy look, and there's a lot. Let me see. It looks like it's actually giving me more coverage with the beauty blender than a brush, which I'm actually really surprised about. And let me see if it picks up on my dry patches. And also it didn't pick up that much on my dry patches. However, what I am finding is with the beauty blender, I am having to go over some bits just because it doesn't cover it up too well. It kind of lifts the product up as well, if that makes sense. And also I need, obviously the beauty blender is soaking up most of the product, so I use the same amount as I use pretty much on this whole area, and here it's only managed to cover just my cheek and my nose. I am applying a lot more on this side, I've just noticed. But I think that's just simply because of the beauty blender. But I love the way it's gone around my nose. Let me see. That makes a difference. Yeah, this side is definitely way better covered now. So what I'm gonna do then is just apply. I'm so surprised that the beauty blender gave me a much better coverage, but I think that is also down to the fact that I did just apply a little bit more on that side of my face. Also, what I found with this foundation the first time I used it was that actually the reason why I don't like using a beauty blender was it made me a lot more oily faster, and just a lot more oily in general. Like I found that I needed to powder at the end of the day, if I was like still out or still wanted to look flawless. But yeah, that's the whole application. I love the color. The color is amazing. It's applied really well. I found that using a brush and a beauty blender really helped, but I could use either and I still like it. Obviously I just had to even it out because I'm going out. Also, I really love the Ordinary skincare range. I use a lot of their skincare stuff. I think I have like 4 different bottles. However, I'm not a fan of their silicone primer. I find that it doesn't work with the serum foundations. I haven't tried it with the actual foundations. Okay, so now I'm using my favorite current concealer, and this is the Nippon Fab concealer, and this is in shade 0.5. And this, I believe, is a lot more yellow. Yeah, this is a lot more yellow than my skin tone. But I like this color. Like I believe this is the lightest shade they do, but I do like it because it has such like it's like an orange yellow undertone, and I feel like it cancels out my darkness because I have a lot of my under eyes are more like purpley yellow. I am so happy with this foundation. I've just done my whole makeup and I just can't get over how much I love this foundation. At the beginning I was really skeptical about and a bit negative about the application just because I did try it once. I'm so glad I tried it once before because I think I would just not like this foundation. But because of the silicone primer that I used, I guess it doesn't go with my skin and it doesn't all kind of blend in really well on my skin. Also, I was using a much darker foundation which ended up leaving patches, and the silicone and my oily skin and also my dry skin and the foundation kind of just, there was like weird build-ups like around my face. And also I think like even though I was being kind of negative with my beauty blender, I think that's actually what made this whole look so flawless. I love the formula. This is probably the best foundation that suits my skin tone, my skin color. I really struggle finding the right color for my foundation to match my skin and my neck and everything, and this is the closest I've ever gotten, and this is the best. This is like perfect. This is my skin tone and this is my skin color, so I am so happy. I'm really over the moon. For £5.90 I feel like you really can't go wrong. I absolutely love this foundation and I would totally recommend it. Like guys, if you don't have this, you really need to get it. Also I know if you check out Wayne Goss's video, he kind of talked about, because I guessed how to get my color because he did write it down, but I'm just gonna mention it again to you guys. So I'm 1.1N, that's fair, and 1.2Y light. Really loving this. It does have it kind of looks like I powdered. That's the finish it gives. So it's not a matte look. Like it's not completely matte. It is a matte finish, but it also looks like it's been powdered, if that makes sense, because now I'm just like, wow, like everything just looks more flawless. Like I love this part of my face. This is where like the redness doesn't go away, like literally like this box right here, it doesn't go away, and it always like you can see it through the foundation no matter what I do. So I'm really happy with that. I'm just super happy with this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Is this my first impression video? I think it is. But if you guys did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up. Honestly, your thumbs up really mean a lot because it means my videos get recommended. And also a lot of you guys have been messaging me and saying that you didn't realize I was doing videos because you weren't getting notifications. YouTube has a new policy which is super annoying, but you actually need to go at the top of my screen. If you're on your mobile, I'm not sure where to do it, but I think you just need to go on my page, like my YouTube page, and you can do it from there. And then you need to click notify me, or like go into notifications so you get a notification every time I have a new video up. Guys, I upload 2 videos a week, so just keep checking back to my channel because I'm always uploading, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Also, if you want me to do more first impression videos, let me know down below, and what kind of products you want me to try out, if there's particular products, particular skin types, you know, favorites, etc, let me know because I would love to do it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.